6 months ago, many of my constituents in Ohio opened their morning papers to read the shocking news that law enforcement had discovered a human trafficking ring operating in Marion, Ohio, a small town about 50 miles north of Columbus, Ohio. 6 defendants were charged with enslaving multiple victims, including more than 6 migrant children from Guatemala.
These tragedies, really. And I would first say that, the first proximate cause.
It's intolerable that human trafficking, really modern-day slavery, could occur in our own backyard in the 21st century. But it does. What makes this Marion case even more alarming is that a U.S. government agency was actually responsible for delivering some of the victims into the hands of the abusers. Do you swear the testimony you will give before this committee will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Our conclusion is that the Department of Health and Human Services process for placing unaccompanied children suffers from serious systemic failures. The horrible trafficking crime that occurred in Marion, Ohio, could likely have been prevented if HHS had adopted common-sense measures for screening sponsors and checking in on the well-being of at-risk children. Protections that are standard, by the way, standard in foster care systems run by all the states, including Ohio. Testify, you didn't do an opening statement, at least answer the question.
I find the situation in front of us today unacceptable, and I am disgusted and angry.
How we can possibly be having this conversation.
Nothing breaks my heart more than the notion that these parents and their children facing unspeakable problems in their home countries took a risk that every parent in this room can't even imagine taking. They said, yeah, take my child. I want this child out of this country because I love this child so much. And they believed America was someplace that they would be safe and maybe have a future. And we have 2 federal agencies that have abdicated their responsibility for the welfare of these children.
It already says that. Have you read the Inspector General's report on this? It dates back to 2008.
I want to be clear that we view the Marion, Ohio labor trafficking case as a deeply dismaying event. Child safety is a priority for us. We are committed to continuing to make revisions to strengthen our policies, to learn all that we can from this and our ongoing experiences in operating the program. As I explained in my written testimony, I can't discuss the specific details of the Children in Ohio case due to the ongoing criminal investigation, but we'll continue to assist the subcommittee in its work.
What's the most important thing you're going to do after this hearing?